Masechet Succah Daf. We're going at 2 times speed. Says the 2 dots. Yeah, it says over here as follows. Yeah, it says Erev Shabbat. So when it says Erev Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, we're talking about Erev Shabbat that falls out in the side of the Chag. How many times we blow the shofar? So we said 48. 3 for Shar Elyon, 3 for Shar Tachton, 3 for the filling up the water, 3 on top of the Mizbeach. So it says the Gemara, V'ilu leMa'ala Sirit lo Katani. He says, 1 second, when they were going down, you remember we had a machloket yesterday, not a machloket, we had a doubt, and then we finished with the Teiku, right? Did they go down 5 stairs and they stayed on the 10th stair? Did they go down 10 stairs and they stayed on the 5th stair? So this one, this concept of the Ma'ala Sirit lo Katani, we didn't learn it. So Matniti Mani, who is our Mishnah? Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. So Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. Titania, we learned in the Raita. Shalosh leMa'ala Hasirit. There were 3 tikiyot that they used to do on the Ma'ala Hasirit. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov Omer. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov says Shalosh leMizbeach, 3 on top of the Mizbeach. Haomer leMa'ala Hasirit. They don't Omer Mizbeach. So according to this shita that says Ma'ala Hasirit, he doesn't hold of the one of the Mizbeach, and the one that says on the Mizbeach, he doesn't hold of the Ma'ala Hasirit. So it comes out that obviously it's going to be Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. My Tamad Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. What's the reasoning of Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov? Nundal Amud Aleph. He says, Kevan de Taka Leptichat She'arim, since you already did Tikiyat Shofar for the opening up of the She'arim, Hai Lav Sha'adhu, this is not considered a Sha'ad. It's not a Sha'ad. Hilkach, therefore, in order to fulfill the 12, Agabi HaMizbeach Hadith, it's better to do it on top of the Mizbeach. Rabbanan Savre, but the rabbis hold, Kevan de Taka Lemilui HaMayim, once they started doing Tikiyat Shofar for Milui HaMayim, Agabi HaMizbeach, why do I have to do it on top of the Mizbeach? Therefore, L'Ma'ala Asiri Adif. It's better to do it L'Ma'ala Asiri. So basically, there's a machloket. What is better, to do it on top of the Mizbeach or to do it by the Ma'ala Asiri? So because of that, that's a machloket between Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov and Tanakama. That's a machloket. That means if you hold one, you don't hold the other. You hold the other, you don't hold one. Capish? Very good. Kiata Rabbi Acha bar Chanina midaroma. When Rabbi Acha bar Chanina came from Daroma, from the south of Eretz Yisrael, Aiti Matzit b'yedei, he had a bright in his hands. It says in the pasuk Bnei Aaron Kohanim itkeu b'chasoserot. The children of Aaron Kohanim are going to start blowing on the trumpet. What is the pshat when it says yitkiu? You didn't need to say it. It's already written. So it's already written that they were doing tikiyat shofar. So what does it come to teach you? Yitkeu. Shakol lefi hamusafin tokim. We do all the tikiyat shofar according to the korbanot of the musafin. Right? The Gemara is going to explain. So he explained, what does that mean? Everything goes according to the korbanot of musafin. What does that mean? He says, no. Lomar, to teach you, shetokin al kol musaf musaf, which means every single day that it has 2 kiddushot, which is, for example, kiddushat Shabbat and right on Yom Tov, and then they're going to bring 2 musafin, right? So there it says over here 2 musafin. So it says tokim al kol musaf musaf b'fnei atzmo, because musaf of Shabbat we say Shisha Shabbat, and we're going to do 9th kiyot. On the musaf of Yom Tov, we're going to do the Shisha Yom Tov, and we're going to do 9th kiyot. Meaning we're not going to do 2 for 1 and say musafeh. And then, children, not children, like you grab everything in one. No. Each one separately. So today we learned on Mishnah, Erev Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag Hayu Shamanu Bayim U'Shmoneh, V'imita, according to you, Litne, you should teach you Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, Mashkach Ala 51. So it's not 48 anymore, it's 51. Because you have 21 tikiyot like every single day, 9 tikiyot for Musaf of Shabbat, 9 tikiyot for Musaf of Yom Tov, and then 12 for Simcha Bet HaShoeva. So it's 51, it's not 48. So answers the Gemara, Amar Rabbi Zera, says Rabbi Zera, and we said 48 in the Mishnah. So he says Rabbi Zera, no, you don't, since you don't do Tikiyat Shofar when they open up the Sha'arim on Shabbat, so therefore you have to take off 3. So if you're taking off 3, now it's not 51 anymore, it's going to be 48. Right? So Amar Rava says, 1 second, Manha de lo chash lekimcha. Who's this guy that's not checking his wheat? Who's this guy, right, that he's not checking his wheat, that he's being tochen chitin and he's taking a brand? Which means that he's saying nonsense. Some people, they speak potatoes. They say they just come and they just they just come. Yeah? Chada, right? Number 1, what? It says every single day. Meaning every single day you have to do Tikiyat Shofar on the Tichat HaSha'arim. All of a sudden Shabbat you don't do it. Every day you're supposed to do it. And furthermore, Inami Kadadeninu, even if you're going to tell me that Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, there was the same amount of Tikiyot, which is 48. Still, we have a question. Litni Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, Hayu Shamanu Bayim U'Shmoneh. You should say also Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag. Also, you have 48. Not only Erev Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, you also have 48. The Shema Mina Tarte, but it teaches us 2 halachot. Shema Mina, first of all, it's going to teach you the Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov. that you don't do the tkiyat shofar on the ma'ala sirit, you do it on top of the mizbeach. That's halakha number 1. It's going to teach you. Halakha number 2 also it's going to teach you Shemat Mina to Rabbi Yacha bar Chanina, that when Yom Tov falls on Shabbat, you're going to do 2 separate 9 tkiyot for the musafim. One for musaf of Shabbat and one for musaf of Yom Tov. So it's coming to teach you 2 different halachot. So says the Gemara, Elam Rava, but rather Rava says, Levi she'en tokin lemilu yamayim b'Shabbat Masechet Succah. No, we don't do the tkiyat shofar on Shabbat shebetoch hachag. Why? Levi she'en tokin, but we don't do tkiyat shofar not on the ptichat shirim. Ptichat shirim we do every single day. So which one don't we do? Milu yamayim. Why? Because the mayim were shuvim on erev Shabbat, if you remember. They didn't do it on Shabbat itself, because then you have to carry it. So you did it on erev Shabbat. That's why you don't need another 3. So that's why it's not written 51. It's going to be 48. The Masechet Succah. So he says because b'Shabbat shebetoch hachag, there's going to be a lot of them which are missing. All the 12 tkiyot which are for the milui hamayim, which is 3 for the shad elyon, 3 for shad tachton, 3 for shad mayim, you're missing, right? So therefore, that's what he's saying, and you're also missing the 6 of erev Shabbat. Because remember, in erev Shabbat you do 6 for what? For stopping the people from working. They come to all the different stores and they start blowing and they start telling you, stop. Yeah, baraka. You're not supposed to continue. That's it. And they start giving you a warning. Achane Yehuda, they used to do it in Morocco. In Morocco, they used to do the tkiyat shofar and they used to stop the people from working. Yeah, 100%. So he says, yeah, so he comes and he says, why don't we also learn Rosh Hashanah shechol yom b'Shabbat? What about Rosh Hashanah that falls on Shabbat? Ta'ika tlata musafim. There's going to be 3 musafim. Why? Because each one is going to need 9 tekiyot. Musaf of Rosh Hashanah, Musaf of Rosh Chodesh, and Musaf of Shabbat. Rosh Hashanah is already Rosh Chodesh. So it's already a 2 for 1. Correct? We just don't mention Rosh Chodesh because when we say Musfeh, it's already including Rosh Chodesh. We don't want to mention Rosh Chodesh, but it's Rosh Chodesh, Rosh Hashanah, and Shabbat. So if you have Shabbat and Rosh Hashanah, you have to have 27 because it's 3 times 9. Remember, on every single Musaf, you have to bring separately 9. So 3 times 9 is 27. So why don't we mention there? Right? So there now it's going to come out that you're going to have, right? That's what he's saying over here. Utziruf, and if you're going to add now to the 27, the 21, right? Also, you're going to have 48. So answers the Gemara, Erev Shabbat, because it's 21 every single day, and then 27 for Shabbat comes out of Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah that comes out on Shabbat. So answers the Gemara, Erev Shabbat Shebetoch Chag. No, the Chidush is Erev Shabbat that comes out on the Chag. Why? Lashmina teaches like Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov that they didn't do it on the Ma'ala Sirit. They used to do it on the Mizbeach instead of doing it on the Ma'ala Sirit. So says the Gemara, Atumi ka'amar litniha velo litniha. Did we ever say anywhere that you have to teach one thing and not the other thing? Litniha, teach both. Teach us Rosh Hashanah that falls out on Shabbat, right? Which is going to be a case of 48 because you have 21 plus 27. 27 of the 3 Musafim and 21 of every single day. And then also teach the other one, which is Erev Shabbat, Shebetoch Chag. You're also going to have 48. So answers the Gemara, you're right. Tan of a Shir. Tan of a Shir means sometimes we teach something and we have things which are left over. We don't teach you everything. Well, we leave something over. So my Shir, the Shir, what do we leave over exactly? Right, that we're going to say that we left something else out. So says the Gemara, Shir Erev Pesach. On Erev Pesach, also they used to do 48 tkiyot. Why? Because during the Shchitat of Pesach, they used to do 27 tkiyot. It says here because Korban Pesach was divided into 3 different groups. Remember? There were 3 different groups in the Korban Pesach. They used to bring the first group in, and then the second group in, and then the third one. It was hardly, right? And how many times were they able to finish the Hallel? We learned this in Pesachim. Right? There were 3 different groups in the Korban Pesach. So therefore, he says over here, on every single group, the Pesachim Rabim needed the Hallel and the Shechita. And they weren't able to do the Shechita for all the Pesachim until they read the Hallel, right? Minimum of 3 times. So B'tchilat Hallel, they used to do 3 tkiyot. So it comes out Tkiyat Turat Tkiyah. So it comes out that if they had to do it 3 times minimum, so it was minimum of 9 tkiyot every single time. So 3 times 9, again, is 27. So again, you had 27 on Erev Pesach, plus the 21 of every single day. So you got 48 again. So for since we also left out Erev Pesach, so now we also left out Rosh Hashanah, it comes out on Shabbat. Right, because we were a Shia, right? We left things over. 54b, sorry. Okay? Mishum Erev Pesach. So ask the Gemara, if you're going to tell me now that it's going to be Erev Pesach, he comes and he says, Lav Shiuru, that's not leaving anything over. Why? He says, the Hamani, because who's this exactly? Yeah, he says, because who's this? Who's the author of the Mishnah? Rabbi Yehuda, it's Rabbi Yehuda. Tamar, but he says, Memehem shel kat shlishit lo igia leomar ahavti ki yishma Hashem. Do you know that by the 3rd group of the Korban Pesach, they weren't even able to get to ahavti ki yishma? Why? because there was hardly anybody left. Meaning that there were so many people that were doing it the first times around. They're doing so many korbanot, one after another. What happened? By the third group, they couldn't even get to Hafti Yishma. Why was it? So according to that, 1 second. So if you're going to tell me that, it comes out that the third time there was not 9 tekiyot. Because remember, every single time they started Hallel, there was 3 tekiyot. So if you have 3 times, so it's 9. So 9 times 3 is 27. But if you're going to tell me that the third group didn't even get to a Hafti Yishma, they only had 1 of 3. Right? They didn't have 3 groups of 3. Okay?
They didn't get to what?
The Ahavti Yishma Hashem. It's in the middle of Hallel. Yeah? So answers the Gemara, how Kimna, we already said the Reisha of the Mishnah is not like Rabbi Yehuda. Because according to the Mishnah, we said that the entire Seder of Tkiyah is considered 3. But according to Rabbi Yehuda, he said it's considered 1. So if you're going to tell me now that according to the Minyan of Tkiyot on Erev Pesach, you're going to go like Rabbi Yehuda, it can be. Because remember, according to him, all 3 is 1. Meaning when you do 2, that's 1, that's not 3. According to Shtat Rabbi Yehuda. Okay? So says the Gemara, maybe this Tana, he holds like Rabbi Yehuda in one halacha, and he argues like him on another. Which means that he argues on him that the Minyan of Tkiyot is considered 3 and not 1, but he agrees to him in what we just mentioned now that it was Shi'er, right? And it was Shi'er, it means left over the one of Pesach. So says the Gemara, Shi'er to Hai Shi'er. So what did it leave over according to that? Shi'er Erev Pesach Shechal Shabbat. When Erev Pesach comes out on Erev Shabbat, that means Pesach is on Friday night. Right? Not like this year. This year, Pesach came out on Motzei Shabbat. Pesach comes out on Friday night. Apik sheet, because you have to take out 6, but you're going to bring in 6. You're going to take out 6 and you're going to bring in 6. You're going to bring in 6 because it's Erev Pesach and Erev Shabbat, so you have to stop the people from doing work. But you're going to take out 6, right, because of the Shita of Rabbi Yehuda. Okay? So now he comes and he says, 2 dots. Yeah, we just said that we're not going to add on more than on 48. So says Rabbi Lo, what about Erev Pesach falls on Shabbat? According to Shita of Yehuda, it's 51. Right? And if it's going to be according to the rabbis, it's going to be 57. So if so, why did you tell me that there's not more than 48? Right? How do we get to the numbers? 51, it says over here, because he says it's 21 of every single day, 9 for Musaf of Shabbat, 18 for the 2 first groups, and 3 for the third group. Because the third group still has 1 group of the Tkiyat Shofar, so therefore you're going to have 51. And according to the rabbis, you're going to have 57. Because you have 21 for every single day, 9 of Musaf of Shabbat, and 27 of Shchitat Pesach. So says the Gemara, this case doesn't happen every single year. This case only happens once every few years. Right? Erev Pesach Chal Yom B'Shabbat, it doesn't happen. So we didn't teach it. So ask the Gemara, the Erev Shabbat Shebetoch HaChag, Mi'ite B'chol Shana, what? Erev Shabbat that comes out, Erev Shabbat that comes out on the side of the Chag, that does happen every single year? This year, for example. When is Rosh Hashanah? Not close to Shabbat. When is Sukkot? Not close to Shabbat. Nothing. Kippur is not close to, nothing's close to Shabbat. So Vehechi Dami, so then what's the case then? Kigon Shechal Yom Tov Rishon, right? So what are we talking about? Shechal Yom Tov Rishon Be'erev Shabbat. No, the first day of Yom Tov came out on Erev Shabbat. That Simchat HaShov Bet HaShovah is not going to push off Yom Tov. So therefore, only on Motzei Yom Tov Rishon, that's when they're going to start doing the Simchat Bet HaShovah. So it comes out in that Erev Shabbat, they're going to do 36 tekiyot. Okay? So says the Gemara, if you're going to tell me that this is the case, so therefore it comes out that even in a case that it doesn't happen every single year, so why do we learn then Erev Pesach Shechal Yom Shabbat? So answers the Gemara, Ki miklin and Yom Tov Rishon be'erev Shabbat. No, when Yom Tov comes out on Erev Shabbat, we do push off right 1 day, which means that Rosh Hashanah and Yom Tov Rishon will come out on Shabbat. So it comes out the Yom Tov Rishon of Sukkot will never be on Erev Shabbat. That means Sukkot will never come out on a Friday. That's what we just said. Right? Sukkot will not come out on a Friday. Okay, it will be on Shabbat, but it won't be on a Friday. Okay? My Tama, what's the reason? But if you're going to tell me that Sukkot comes out on Erev Shabbat, Yom Kippurim, when is Yom Kippur? Shabbat, on a Sunday. So we push it off. Because remember, Kippur can never be not a Friday or not a Sunday. Remember that.
It cannot be a Friday?
Kippur can never be a Friday or a Sunday. It's either Shabbat, Thursday, or Monday. It can never be a Friday or a Sunday.
It could come in on Friday night.
That's Shabbat.
So it's okay.
Shabbat, yes. Shabbat, yes. Not Friday, meaning
it can
Thursday,
come in on Thursday.
Thursday night, right? Or it cannot come in on Motzei Shabbat. And the reason why is we already explained. As we said that if Kippur is going to come out right by Shabbat, you have 2 days that you're not allowed to do anything midoraita. Meaning that once upon a time they didn't have fridges, they didn't have freezers, they didn't have platas. So imagine I'm going to tell you now, you cannot cook for 2 days straight. Friday and Shabbat. Why? Because it's Kippur. Yeah, exactly. You're gone. Yeah, you're going to go on. Or the other way around. Even if it was Shabbat and then to Kippur, it doesn't work. So because of that, we never have Kippur on Friday or on Sunday. It has to be either Thursday or Monday.
So it can come in on Thursday or can come in on Saturday.
Exactly. So says the Gemara, are you going to tell me that we push off Kippur so that way it will not be on a Sunday or a Friday? Patran, we learned in the Mishnah. The fats of Shabbat that weren't brought completely on Shabbat, they could be brought on Yom Kippurim, which is Motzei Shabbat. When I learned Torah by Rav in Bavel, in Babylonia, before I went up to it, he said, they used to say at the time that we should learn the right. They wouldn't blow the shofar when Erev Shabbat came out, right? Yom Kippurim fell out on Erev Shabbat, Motzei Shabbat, and they wouldn't do Havdalah on Motzei Shabbat. Why? Because it was already Kippur, so they couldn't do it. So it comes out that also Friday was Kippur. So Divra Koli. So says the Gemara, and this is according to everybody, right? Which means I didn't think I had nothing to do with this. When I went up to the Tzal, I found Rabbi Yehuda, the son of Rabbi Shimon ben Pazi, sitting and saying, "This is Rabbi Akiva." Right? So therefore, he says the Gemara, "La kasha." It's not a question. One is the rabbis. So the rabbis say that we are going to make the chodesh letzorech, which means that according to them, we're going to make Elul in such a way that Kippur will never come out on Sunday. The ha'acherim, and this is according to Shtat of Acherim. Remember that Acherim is usually Rabbi Meir, right? That he was called Acherim. The time was learned in the right Acherim Omrim. There's no difference. There's no difference between Shavuot and between Rosh Hashanah and Rabba Yamim Bilvad, 4 days. That means it comes out that every single year, right, Rosh Hashanah or Shavuot will be 4 days difference. And if it's going to be a Shana Mu'beret, it's going to be 5 days difference. Meaning, when was Rosh Hashanah last year? Shabbat. Yes. First day was Shabbat. When is Rosh Hashanah this year? Go 4 days earlier. Right? Tuesday. Yeah? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. I'm saying, you understand? So therefore, it's going to be, you're going Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, right? And Tuesday. So that's 4 days. 4 days. So that means you're always going like, it's always going to be 4 days earlier. That means it's the difference between Rosh Hashanah, 4 days. The difference between Shavuot and Shavuot, 4 days. Now, this year's a leap year. So leap year, we just said it's going to be 5 days. Remember that this year's a leap year. Okay, so that means for the next year, it's going to be 5 days different. So if this year it's Tuesday, so you do Monday, Sunday, Thursday. So next year it's going to be Thursday. Rosh Hashanah. Check. When is Rosh Hashanah? 2022. I don't know, but we did 5 or we did 4.
Last 2.
It can never come on
-5 or
no, Rosh Hashanah could. Rosh Hashanah could fall on Shabbat, yes.
Yeah.
No, but did you do 5 or 4 now? Because it's a leap year. Again, Tuesday, so it's Monday, Sunday, Shabbat, Friday, Thursday. So it's Wednesday night, Thursday.
So it can also do +2. Wow.
Sunday night. So how does that work?
Maybe it's 2021. We're still in 2021.
2023.
No, we want 2022. 2022. No, but it comes out on Sunday night. So how does that work? There's a Gemara that it's going to be Shana Mu'beret, it's going to be 5 days. So I'm not sure exactly what's the explanation of this one, but it did work for this year. Last year was on Shabbat, and then this year is going to be on Tuesday. So we're going to ask the question: Rosh Chodesh Chal Yom Shabbat. If Rosh Chodesh now comes out on Shabbat,
Excuse me, Rabbi. I'm sorry, I lost you. Where are we?
We're exactly on the bottom of Nun Daled Amud Bet. The bottom of. Yeah. Okay, the bottom of Nun Daled Amud Bet. So we just said that we have to find out what happens for next year, because we just did the calculation that the difference between Rosh Hashanah 1 year and another year is always going to be 4 days. If it's going to be Shana Mu'beret, it's going to be 5 days. So this year it did work out, because this year we said last year it was going to be on. It was on Shabbat, Rosh Hashanah. This year it's going to be on Tuesday. You went back 4 days, and that's the difference between them. Now what happens for next year? Because next year it's going to be a leap year, so it's going to be 5 days, right? But it's going to be on Sunday, right? Sunday night, or it's a Motzei Shabbat?
Monday night.
Monday night. No, Rosh Hashanah for 2022.
Yes, Monday to Tuesday, Monday night.
No, it couldn't be Monday night.
I just saw it.
That's this year. This year's Monday night. This year's Monday night.
Sunday
Next
night.
year.
Sunday.
Yeah. So fine. So basically, we have to find out. It's going to be on Rosh Hashanah. It doesn't say the year. 2022. Sunday, September 25th. So it means it's on Motzei Shabbat. Motzei Shabbat, so it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So it doesn't work out according to the Motzei Shabbat.
3 days.
3 days. Shabbat, Sunday, Monday.
Shabbat, finish Shabbat.
Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
It starts on Sunday.
But then how does it finish on Tuesday?
No, it starts on
It starts on Sunday night then.
Sunday.
It ends in the evening of, no, so it's Sunday night then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday night. So it's not on Motzei Shabbat. It's Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday.
We finish Shabbat, we have the day.
Exactly. We have the day and then you have the thing. Okay. So then says the Gemara. So now it says the Gemara mitzvah. So we're going to ask the following question. Rosh Chodesh, Chal Yom Shabbat. When Rosh Chodesh comes out on Shabbat, Shir Rosh Chodesh Zocher Shir Shabbat. The song of Rosh Chodesh is going to push off the Shir Shabbat. Now if you're going to tell me, like the Psak of Rabbi Yacha Bar Chanina, right, that if the halacha is going to be like him, that we're going to be Tokya every single Musaf, Leima the Shabbat, but Leima the Rosh Chodesh. Why don't we just say that it's the Musaf of Shabbat and also the Musaf of Rosh Chodesh? Because then we just said that it's going to be, we're going to do both. So Rav Safra says, my doche, what does it mean that you're going to push off the Shir Shabbat? Doche lekadem, that you're first going to do the Shir Rosh Chodesh before, not that you're pushing off completely, it's just doing it before. So says Gemara about my why. When you have Rosh Chodesh Shabbat, what's more common? Shabbat or Rosh Chodesh? Shabbat. So you should always do the common. The common you always do first. So Rabbi Yochanan says like that you should know Shukbar Rosh Chodesh to know that Rosh Chodesh was fixed in its proper time. So ask the Gemara when we make a Eker, we want to tell everybody that it's Rosh Chodesh. So answer the Gemara, no, we already did another one. Right? We already did another one. The time was learned in the Mishnah. Do you know that the Chelvet Tamid Shel Shachar, the fats of the Tamid Shel Shachar, of the morning sacrifices, they used to be put on the half of the ramp and downwards in the east. Of the Musafim, we're going to be on half of the ramp and on the west. Rosh Chodesh was put on Tachat Karkova Mizbeach, underneath the Sovev, beside the Sovev of the Mizbeach, Ulmata and downwards, which is the Chetzi Alyon of the Kevesh. So therefore he says that already in itself is going to be considered a Heker. Rabbi Yochanan says, Leida, to tell you, Shukvar Rosh Chodesh Bizman, the Rosh Chodesh was done in its proper time. So answers the Gemara, Trei Eker Avdinan, you're right. They used to do two different Ekeres. Techazi, Hai Chazi, whichever one you used to see, you used to do. So first of all, they used to be Magdin, the Shir Rosh Chodesh, so everyone would know that it's Rosh Chodesh. Just that way they would do a Eker that Rosh Chodesh was done Bizman. We continue with Zat Hashem